Hello there, this is Cindy at cindybdesigns.com. Thank you for joining me today for this very simple, clean card with a lot of color. I am using the Flourishing Phrases and Sunshine Sayings stamp set. They were sitting on my desk from the last video I did a couple weeks ago, and I've just been having a ton of fun with these two stamp sets. They coordinate beautifully together, even though they're not in the same bundle or anything like that, but just with how the images they work, and again, I've been having a lot of fun with them. I am bringing in a basic black card base that measures 5.5 across by 4.25 down. I'm just giving that a nice burnish with my bone folder. All the measurements and everything that you need will be on my blog at cindybdesigns.com. So we're just going to go ahead and get this going. I'm using my full-size Misty here, which I really regret doing on this video because it was too big to kind of stay in frame a little bit. And right now I'm just going to go ahead and lay my color with that image all the way across. The first color is going to be Pink Pirouette, and I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to have a lot of frame changes and fades here because you don't need to be watching me do that with 7 different colors. We're going to move on to Real Red. The next one after that is going to be Tangerine Tango. On my sample card at the beginning, I used Pumpkin Pie. You can do both. After that, we're going to move on to Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Night of Navy, and Elegant Eggplant. And that image right there has like 3 brush strokes to it. I kind of went in at 2.5 to get some overlapping there. With the Pink Pirouette, I did double stamp twice because it will fade after time. My sample card was a week old, and I noticed that there was a little bit fading on it, so I just went ahead and laid that color down again. So when you line everything up, just keep on moving it down and moving it down and moving it down. If you have a Stamparatus, it will work so much easier because you don't have to move the paper. You can pull out the lid and move it down that way. So there went the Old Olive. There is the Night of Navy. I cut out where the Elegant Eggplant was laid down. And now we're going to go ahead and get our, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and lay down our Sentiment. And I'm using the Stampin' here. With the image, I went ahead and cut around the rubber stamp, even though it is pre-cut for you. I just wanted a really clean image, better placement, and I didn't want to get the ink around the outside of it. That happens to me a lot because I'm bad about cleaning the edges. I did use my embossing buddy. It doesn't show, but I did use it. I'm just applying the gold embossing powder. I took it off screen to heat that up, and there we go. You can see a really nice shine there. I'm pulling in the middle of, or the inside of the card. And this is a very difficult voiceover for me because I don't know if I said this earlier or not. This is my 5th go around at this, and it's playing very slow in front of me. So I've got the music going in the background just in case I hit some dead air here because this is a little bit embarrassing, but I'm over it. I went ahead and used a flower image from Sunshine Sayings, and that's going to be the inside of our card. Again, we're going to gold heat emboss it, paintbrush nearby to get those specks off. I'm going to take it off screen and get that done, pull it back in. You can see that beautiful shine there because we're going to have it going on throughout the card in a couple of different ways. I'm going to load up both of those, the image panel and the inside, with adhesive because I did heat emboss. This is on 80-pound cardstock, so it has a tendency to warp just a little bit more. And we all know how I do overkill on a lot of things, but that's just how I roll. And if you get dead air, I am so sorry. When I lay down my panels, you know, top to bottom, left to right, get them centered up. And we're going to do the front of our card right now. For the envelope, I did the exact same thing that I did for the inside of the card. And when I was looking at the outside on the flower, I wanted to put something in the stem where it meets the flower. Nothing looked right. I drug out all of my embellishments and everything, and I just went ahead and left it blank. I didn't want to doll it up or girl it up or anything like that. If you do miss a couple spots with your heat embossing and you get some specks, sand eraser. Best $2 investment I have made so far. So this is our flower. I've gone ahead and die cut that from the coordinating dies that go with the Sunshine Sayings with basic black cardstock. I've cut it out 4 times already and just stacked them. I'm doing the same thing over and over again, and I edited that out of the video. That's something that you've all seen me do before, and a ton of other people have done the same thing. I have my precision base plate down there for intricate dies. That one does not look intricate, but if you have a die cut that you've used a lot, go ahead and use that base plate there. Nine times out of 10 when I do this, I drop it on my desk and everything falls out. This time it did not, so I'm just grabbing my pokey tool and pulling that out. Bringing in my silicone mat because I'm going to be grabbing a glue pen here and just putting little dots. That does dry matte, and that's why I don't use a fine tip glue pen a lot. I use it more for glossy things because you'll be able to see it on the cardstock. So I'm just putting down some glue dots on there from that glue pen, and I am going to grab the 5th die cut from the basic black that I just did and put it on top. The stem can be a little bit tricky while the glue is setting up, so if you got the stem straight, you're okay. I have a tendency to work from the bottom on up and kind of like all around at the same time. And when you set it up, grab a block so that can go ahead and just stay glued or put together, whatever. I'm running out of words, which is very rare for me for some reason. I have a Wink of Stella pen here, just to add a little bit of shine to it. My pen was running out. If you have a completely dry pen, go ahead and undo it, fill it up with some warm water, shake it up. You can get one good application after that, and I'm talking the entire pen, not just using it one time. And this was my second, so it's running out and time to grab a new one. So now I have that all shined up and everything. We're going to take a look at it close up. And you want to use a mat, when you glue, anything like that, because it's going to end up all over your work surface. So once again, I'm going to just go ahead and stick adhesive on the back, and we're going to lay that down, position, center it on the top of our card, and go from there. And that is it. Very simple, very clean, easy to do. That's pretty much all I have time for anymore these days. I'm bringing in the envelope once again. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I promise I'll get back up to speed on my voiceovers and everything else like that. Please hit like, subscribe. I'm on social media under cindybdesigns.com. I hope that you enjoy this card, and I will see you again the next time around. And look for April 10th, SUOchallenges.com too. Looking forward to seeing you then. Take care, God bless, and have a fantastic day.